Hi, everyone. I want to welcome you all to our fifth annual Work Without Limits Summit. 5 years is a big milestone, so I'd like to share a couple stats that illustrate how far we've come since our first summit and how much freelancing is being embraced by organizations big and small across the globe, as well as by professionals in every industry and function. In 2017, 115 people registered for Work Without Limits, representing just 4 countries. By comparison, nearly 10,000 people registered for this year's summit, representing more than 144 countries, from companies that have as many as 400,000 employees to companies with just a single employee. Whether you're a freelancer or a hiring manager, new to freelancing or already a veteran, I think we can all agree that the future has never been brighter for freelancing. This brings me to our audacious goal at Upwork. We envision a world where every single company works with independent talent. We believe there is a role for independent talent working side by side with full-time employees at every organization. While I suspect many of you agree with that statement, others of you may not. So let me share the 3 reasons why I'm confident this audacious goal is within reach. First, freelancing is a win for businesses and a win for professionals. Second, work is rapidly evolving. We are in a pivotal moment right now, and there's no going back. And third, our work marketplace has attracted an unmatched community of highly skilled independent talent and world-class businesses, unlocking liquidity of work opportunities and professionals at a new and transformational scale. Let's dive deeper into each of these and what they mean for you. First, freelancing is truly a win-win. It's a win for businesses and a win for professionals. Having a virtual talent bench of highly skilled, independent talent helps companies quickly fill skills gaps, increases your agility, creates a more variable cost structure, and provides your teams with much-needed reinforcements, helping prevent burnout. To quote Kevin Scott, head of technology at the PGA of America, hi, Kevin, I'm excited you're here today. Kevin has said that it's a profound moment when you realize there is a freelancer somewhere in the world who can make whatever you're dreaming up a reality. It fundamentally changes how you work and makes the impossible possible. 3/4 of our team at Upwork is freelancers, so I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And for freelancers, this model empowers you to work on your own terms, giving you more flexibility and control over when and where you work, for whom you work, and what you work on. Take Jen Lester, for example. In 2016, she separated from her spouse of 16 years. With 3 children, she wanted to be there for her kids while still pursuing her professional aspirations. So she started working on Upwork. Within 3 months, Jen went from earning $300 per month to $3,000 per month. Companies valued her work so much that after 6 months, she was earning between $4,000 and $6,000 on average each month. With her higher earnings, she was able to move into a 4-bedroom home in a great neighborhood. Now Jen is charging $125 per hour for her copywriting services and supporting her family all on her own. My hat is off to Jen. Your story is truly inspiring and illustrates how empowering this work model is. The second reason why 100% of businesses will have freelancers on their teams in the future is that we are experiencing an unprecedented shift in how work gets done. I was recently asked by a New York Times reporter why work is changing. I think it's due to 3 factors. First, the social contract between employers and employees in the US, as an example, has eroded over the last several decades. Work, and specifically the full-time work construct between the 1950s and the 1970s, is often romanticized in our culture as a utopian era. But while some benefited, there were numerous drawbacks for many others. Women were not empowered to work outside the home, and if they were, their job prospects were very circumscribed. With a social system predicated on a single breadwinner, school days were short, publicly funded childcare was non-existent, and children had summers off, gating many potential workers out of the workforce and creating huge challenges, particularly for low-income families who couldn't afford private childcare. It's not lost to most of us that many of these challenges in the US have still not been fully addressed today. People who worked professional jobs were expected to be in the office every single day. Imagine that. But truly, this was no laughing matter. Many people with disabilities or caregiving responsibilities, as well as those who lived far from commercial centers, were really boxed out of the workforce. At that time in America, there was also no such thing as government subsidized affordable healthcare, meaning healthcare benefits were tied to employers, not workers, and couldn't be taken from job to job without people experiencing an interruption in coverage. These factors kept many workers out of the workforce or in jobs they didn't love and severely limited the access that businesses had to much needed workers. And the social model that supported that era of work is one that those of us believing in equal rights and equal opportunity are eager to move well beyond. The second reason why work is changing is that workers are increasingly dissatisfied with the work-life contract of the past and are demanding something different. They want more from their lives than the tolls that they have seen many jobs extract, including from prior generations of workers, and are looking for ways to combine their passions with their work or to create more time outside of work for their passions. And third, these trends have only accelerated during COVID with the reflections that many people have been making about life priorities. Overnight, knowledge workers everywhere went from working in the office full time to working remotely every day, proving that many types of work don't have to be done in person, face to face, all the time. Many individuals have been reassessing their relationship with their work. Some discovered that they enjoyed having lunch with their kids or taking walks around the block in the afternoon, and others moved to places they always dreamed of living. Millions of workers are realizing they want to work differently going forward in ways that are more on their terms and in accordance with their own values for how they want to spend their time inside and outside of work. Where we work has changed radically over the past year plus as businesses all grappled with the need to work from home. It's understandable that remote work has garnered a lot of the spotlight over the last year and a half. But I want to let you all in on a little secret. I believe that the bigger and more meaningful change for work is actually still ahead of us. Embracing the fact that a lot of our work can be done collaborating remotely widens the aperture of who we work with. And this is actually a much more powerful work transformation. I see this transformation happen with customers all the time. They come to Upwork with a small need, find a talented freelancer, have a successful experience, and then they realize that Upwork gives them an entire world of talent at their fingertips, an engine of talent at their back. They start to dream bigger dreams for their business, set bigger goals, and like Kevin at the PGA of America said, they do the impossible. And the same thing is true for talent on Upwork. I see freelancers come here trying to win a small gig or moonlight on the side, and then they start landing more and more clients, and suddenly they realize this can transform life for them and their family, just like Jen figured out. This can be a path to a free lifestyle and a level of earning that they never even thought possible. Before they know it, they are building an agency and working with brand name clients that they never would have dreamed of. The New York Times journalist also asked me if I think work will revert back to the way things used to be. I think all of you joining us here today is clear evidence that there is no way we're going back. People's relationships with their work have changed permanently. I have yet to meet professionals who miss commuting and working in their cubicles 5 days a week, or business leaders who prefer recruiting from smaller pools of talent with fewer skills only in their regions. In fact, 79% of Upwork clients who increased their freelancer hiring last year said the increase was permanent. And 60% of the 20 million people who gave freelancing a try in 2020 said you couldn't pay them enough to take a full time job. Plus, another 10 million Americans are considering leaving their full time jobs right now to go into freelancing. Everyone can actually be excited about this because, as I mentioned earlier, everyone ultimately benefits. The third reason why 100% of businesses will have freelancers on their teams in the future is our work marketplace. Our work marketplace connects highly skilled independent talent and businesses and helps them build trusted, long term relationships so they can achieve more together. We know that different project types and sizes necessitate different solutions for articulating requirements, matching independent talent and companies, and getting work done. We understand these different needs deeply and have purpose built our work marketplace to empower professionals and businesses to work however they want to work on Upwork. Whether you want to immediately browse and buy projects in our project catalog, need a talent scout to thoroughly and thoughtfully assemble a team for you, whether you want to find a superstar in our talent marketplace, or need all of our full scale talent management and compliance tools in our enterprise suite. We also offer some lesser known, but no less powerful solutions, like Bring Your Own Talent, which enables businesses to invite freelancers who are not already members of Upwork to work with them on everything from short term contracts to recurring jobs. Companies can also add all the professionals they want to Upwork payroll and leave the admin and hassle of all the paperwork in over 165 countries to us. Our roadmap has further exciting product features ahead as we build the always on solution for highly skilled freelancers and companies of every size, engaging and managing independent talent at scale. We remain very, very focused on bringing relationships and discovery to the forefront by making it easier for businesses to reconnect with talent they've already worked with or connect with the right talent they don't know yet, building virtual talent benches of highly skilled independent talent who can help their teams scale up and down at a moment's notice while adding diversified expertise and perspectives. And we will continue to make it ever easier to help independent talent on Upwork do everything from $100 projects to 6 and 7-figure long-term income opportunities. We will continue to innovate our capabilities based on your feedback and our own pioneering vision for this space. The comprehensiveness of our work marketplace has attracted highly skilled independent talent whose scope and scale is unmatched, with expert vetted talent and top rated professionals like Carrie Reynolds, Ben Tyson, Josh Burns, and Sasheen Murray. Independent talent on our work marketplace offer over 10,000 skills, from software development to video and animation to search engine optimization. Some of our largest categories of work are web development with customer service, web and mobile design, graphic, editorial, and presentation design, mobile development, and content and copywriting coming in next. There are numerous other categories as well, since pretty much anything that gets done in front of a computer can get done on Upwork. And 73% of freelancers on Upwork have college degrees. This is truly the world's leading community of professional freelance talent. And I have received many questions over the past year about how everyone from small businesses to the largest enterprises in the world can learn from these professionals about things like accountability, performance management, and remote collaboration, because these talented pros have been doing this successfully online, from home, and at scale long before anyone else. I want to talk for a minute about the companies on Upwork, because these are truly attracted into the comprehensiveness of Upwork's work marketplace and the unrivaled independent talent on Upwork, where the most forward-looking companies in the world see the benefits around increased agility, talent quality, and cost. Freelancers know that the Upwork platform is unique in having these types of world-class clients, which helps build our flywheel of success. And great clients attract great freelancers and vice versa. There is no doubt freelancing is moving in the right direction, shifting from the fringes to becoming a core way in which work gets done. Everyone at Upwork feels a tremendous amount of responsibility for that. Being a pioneer and the market leader in this space for more than 20 years, we're proud of the work we've done to make freelancing on our platform safe, secure, and trusted. But we know this industry still has a ways to go to realize its full potential. And we're in the early stages of enabling the tectonic shift that is occurring around how work gets done. While more skilled professionals, including more than half of Gen Z, are embracing the opportunity to build a career on their own terms, nurturing relationships with multiple clients so they have a portfolio of work opportunities that give them the security through whatever economic conditions may arise. The majority of businesses have lagged. The next tidal wave is for businesses to wake up to the untapped potential of freelance talent lapping at their shores and figure out the strategies and operational changes they must make to programmatically integrate freelancers as an ongoing part of their operations. To that end, there are two things holding freelancing back. First, archaic misconceptions like freelancing is a less than profession and freelancers are low skilled gig workers, or freelancers are not reliable, they are here today, gone tomorrow, or I can't build my company culture with freelancers. These drive me nuts. The evidence we see every day on our platform flies in the face of every one of those misconceptions. Talented freelancers like Courtney Allen and Jamie Hollander have both celebrated over $1 million in earnings. They're just two of thousands of freelancers who have done so on Upwork. And they're proof of the fact that the majority of people who are freelancing today are doing so as a preference, not out of necessity. And this idea of low-skilled gig workers, tell that to the hundreds of thousands of actively earning freelancers on Upwork with JavaScript, PHP, and Python skills, and advanced degrees in the sciences and liberal arts. These are practitioners of their craft who take great pride in their work. The myth that freelancers are here today, gone tomorrow, not on Upwork. We have specifically engineered our work marketplace from features for collaboration to our pricing model explicitly to foster long-term relationships, and we see these flourishing every day. As a customer of our own product, we see the results, with many of our freelance team members having worked with us as long as our most tenured corporate employees. And finally, on culture. Freelancers have strengthened our culture tremendously by increasing our own team's diversity of thought and experiences. As someone who has been working with freelance teams for the past decade, I know firsthand what our customers know. Freelancers are a cultural asset and can play many critical roles in the organization that strengthen your cultural fabric while raising performance expectations. On a daily basis at Upwork, I see freelance team members operate as beacons of dedication, customer empathy, creativity, feedback, and support in ways that enrich our culture substantially. These outdated ways of thinking not only prevent more professionals and businesses from trying freelancing, they also cause people who try Upwork to experiment more narrowly with what freelancers can actually do for their businesses, limiting the benefits they get from our work marketplace. That's a huge shame because we see time and time again that professionals and businesses that come to Upwork with an open mind build long-term trusted relationships that unlock tremendous value from our work marketplace. The second big obstacle is awareness. Not enough people know how empowering freelancing is and how essential independent talent is to business. We're doing everything we can at Upwork to change that, ensuring that every single company works with independent talent. We're making a lot of progress, but as I mentioned earlier, we can't do it alone. So I'd like to ask all of you to first utilize our work marketplace to its fullest. Unleash its potential for you and your organization, whether you're a company of 1 or 100,000 or more. Use what you learn here today to open your imagination to what's truly possible. One of the most powerful lessons we all learned last year is that we and our teams are capable of much more than we imagined. Second, tell your stories. Share what you discover on Upwork and what you learn today at Work Without Limits with your friends, your family, partners, anyone else. In particular, share the stories that defy the misconceptions. Talk about the trusted relationships you've built, the incredible cultural breakthroughs that you were part of, or the ways a client entrusted you with an opportunity that affirmed your decision to freelance. What we're all experiencing is rare. It's a once in a lifetime tectonic shift in how work gets done. That's a win for workers and for businesses. We all have an unprecedented opportunity together to boldly reinvent work, to better serve the needs of all workers, both freelancers and employees alike. And businesses win here too. The time has truly come to unleash this powerful way of working for businesses and talent everywhere. So let's make the new world of work that we are in truly great for everyone. Thank you.